What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm bringing you Barry Sanders Heisman Challenge Week 5, which would be Game 4. And if you take a look at the screen, here are my stats so far. Not really going to say much about that because we're still way behind the marks we're supposed to hit or expected to hit. And once again, we are still in 5th place for the Heisman running. And like I said in my last video, I think you could have just 2 carries for like 1 yard and you'd still be in 5th place, because you know that's the whole point of the Heisman Challenge. They're not going to take you out of it. I don't think. I'd like to test that, but it'll be interesting to see what would happen. So anyways, in this game, Barry Sanders in real life scored 4 times and gained 174 yards on 24 carries. So that is something we have to replicate this game. It should be difficult because Texas Tech is one of the better schools. Definitely a lot better than the FBS team, or FCS team. I forget if it's FCS or FBS. I don't know why. I can never remember. But on our first drive, we don't really get anything going. But here on 3rd down, we break it off to the outside. And there's our first big carry of the game that is good for Barry Sanders. And the thing I've noticed, Iowa State was not exactly the ideal place for Barry Sanders to go to. I wanted to keep it realistically and make it either Tulsa or Iowa State, because those were like the only other 2 Division I schools that was recruiting him. And I didn't want to put him in Oklahoma State because that's kind of boring. So Iowa State, as you guys can probably tell, they run almost everything out of the shotgun. And if you're running back, running through the shotgun formation is not exactly the ideal formation you would like to run it in, I form, or single back, or just having the quarterback right behind the center is the ideal situation. So it's a little more difficult running through the shotgun, but nevertheless I'm getting decent production out of it. So as you guys are going to see here on 4th down, we actually convert, and now we are into the end zone. And here the quarterback just decides to get sacked, and they skip a play without me. Don't understand why they do that. And then I call for a halfback screen because I thought we would have more success with this. And look what happens. I'm going to tell you right now, I was spamming the X button, or not the X button, the Y button, the catch button, triangle if you're on the PlayStation. And he did not make an attempt on the ball, which doesn't make sense. So here we're on punt return duties again. And I figured I might as well bring this up. I went ahead and recorded all the rest of the series, and it was a ton of fun. I just have to go ahead and edit it down. So hopefully you'll be seeing these at least every day or every other day. Because I want to get this over with and move on to the next one on my channel. But in the meantime, I'm going to be posting another Heisman Challenge over on Machinima Sports. If you guys didn't know by now, I'm part of Machinima Sports. I just haven't posted there in like the longest time ever. So I will be doing another Heisman Challenge. I played the first 2 games and it is a ton of fun. That should be up on Machinima Sports hopefully Monday or Tuesday. And there you're going to see another big run by Barry Sanders, and the defender was smart and went to avoid the stiff arm by going to my legs, and I fumble it, but luckily we recover the ball. So in 3rd and 13, we're calling for a Hail Mary play, and our quarterback gets sacked. I don't understand the play calling in this game, like go for Hail Mary in the red zone. And we go for it on 4th down when we're easily in field goal range instead of kicking a field goal. And there again, I was spamming the catch button and nothing happened, which I don't understand why he doesn't even make an attempt on the ball. But it is what it is. And instead of being up 6-0, or potentially 6-0 I should say, we call for a Hail Mary and fail to convert the 4th down play. I never understood that about Road to Glory or Heisman Challenge, but as you guys can see, throughout the first half, we have 16 rushes for 104 yards. Unfortunately, not a score, which is a lot better if you have a score, obviously. But we are having a strong production this game, a lot better than our previous games. In terms of yards per carry, I think we're having a better game than the Division II or the subdivision team that we faced last week. But coming close to the end of the first half, we're trying to make our way into the end zone again, or close to the end zone, to bring our score up, because coach was stupid before and decided not to kick a field goal. And once again, we go for it on 4th down instead of kicking a field goal. I believe we were in reasonable range for a field goal there. And we don't kick. I don't understand the play calling in this game. Like, it could potentially be 9-0 right now, but the play calling is just stupid. So we're on punt return duty again, and I love these punt returns when it goes to the side because you have a better chance of breaking it to the outside and returning that one to the house, but that is not what I do on that play, and we get stopped only after a couple yards. So here in the second half, we're still up 3-0, only 3-0 instead of by more because of the play calling, and I don't understand why they take us out of, take me out of plays every now and then. I guess Barry Sanders gets fatigued from doing all of his duties. And look at that quarterback run there, the quarterback option. He takes it 15 yards there, and that is good to see. And I don't like the option plays, but we actually got good yardage out of that one. So I have 26 rushes for 143 yards. So after 14 rushes, I only pick up like 40 yards, which is horrible. And this is another play that I don't exactly like, especially the camera. You don't really get to see it on there, but when you're the halfback and you have to play quarterback, the camera angle is crap, and it's hard to see your receivers. We lose a couple yards there. And here's another option play. This is exactly why I hate the option plays. You actually cannot control where you go as the halfback. I've tried it many times. And the quarterback decides, I'm just going to throw it to the other team. And maybe that'll change coach's mind about his play calling. So now Texas Tech is up 7-3 after a fumble recovery for a touchdown, or I guess an interception for a touchdown. I never understand. I can never figure out whether that's a fumble or an interception. I know it said it on the screen, and I believe it said fumble, but technically I guess that would be an interception. So I'm not too sure what happens there between me getting subbed out. All I know is that we get a safety. I don't know how that occurred or how it got to the point where Texas Tech was backed up. I guess we punted it. But we are only down 5-7 now, instead of like say 11-0 or 11-7 because of those field goals we never took. So on 3rd and 1, I had to show that block in slow motion. Actually, not really. I always hit LT because I think it's the strafe button. But according to a lot of other people, they took strafe out of the game, which sucks. But we are making our way down the field again. I get a decent carry there, 3 yards, nothing spectacular. But it's better than nothing like that play. And I will show you guys every single play I'm involved in, every single play I touch the ball. I don't want to, cut anything out. Like, I could easily cut off those plays that I lose yards or get no yards, and, you guys would think I'm amazing at this game. But I like to keep it real. And we actually get a touchdown there, and we're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And I don't know why I didn't call a different play, because I know I hated the option. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. I really should have changed the play so we would have been up by 6 instead of by 4. But Texas Tech does not get anything going, and once again we call for another option play. Don't know why I didn't switch that one, but we actually pick up count it 1 yard on that play, so that's good. And I cut this one out to the outside, going to the left instead of the right, pick up 4 yards, and Texas Tech only has 1 more timeout left. And we're going to get close to the 1st down marker there, but get stopped short. And instead of punting it, we go for it, which I guess is okay, because I think if you're inside the 40, you might as well go for it, because it's, too close to punt it and too far for a field goal. So we're just calling for a quick play there, an ISO play, and we pick up a ton of yards there, way past the 1st down marker. And this is the other thing I don't understand. There's 2 minutes left. Texas Tech does not have any timeouts, and you're going to notice the play clock's at 24. I don't know why we wouldn't run it down. Once again, the play clock is at 24. Instead of running the clock down and easily winning the game, the quarterback decides, I'm just going to keep calling plays over and over and over again. And here on 4th and 5, we kick a field goal instead of, kneeling the ball down. Those previous plays, but it's alright because we win the game anyways, and that's the other thing I don't understand. We do QB kneel, and then we do another QB kneel when there's only 10 seconds left in the game, but we win the game 14-7. We shut them out except for that 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown, and I am the player of the game. Barry Sanders, 43 carries, 215 yards, no touchdowns, but that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.